This does kind of feel like a sit song, but I don't really have anything good to sit on. I do have a bench. I can move the bench. Wow. Yikes. Just because I wander around the places we would go, hoping that I'd run into you one last time. Just because I never took your picture off my phone doesn't mean that you're still on my mind. Just because I accidentally slip and say your name, well, I heard your song and it makes me insecure. Just because I know I'll never ever feel the same doesn't mean I love you anymore. Am I lying to myself again when I say you're not the best I've ever had? Am I lying to myself again when I say that I'm not missing you so bad? Just because I'm on my knees and swearing I would change, and I'd do anything to hear you say I'm yours. Just because I know I'll never ever feel the same doesn't mean I love you anymore. Oh no. Oh, 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 oh. Am I lying to myself again when I say you're not the best I've ever had? Am I lying to myself again when I say that I'm not missing you so bad? Just because I'm on my knees swearing I would change and not do anything to hear you say I'm yours. Just because I know I'll never ever feel the same doesn't mean I love you anymore. Doesn't mean I love you anymore, no anymore. Doesn't mean I love you anymore. All right. I think I figured out a little trick. I'm going to listen back to it, and hopefully that little trick was real, and I wasn't just lying to myself, because that happens sometimes. I'll just think oh, that worked, and then I didn't. I think I might have found something that does. More updates to come. I'm glad I'm not moving a whole lot. I don't have a shirt under this. You are far when I could have been your star. You listen to people who scared you to death, and from my heart, strange that you were strong enough to even make a start. You'll never find the peace of mind till you listen to your heart. People, you can never change the way they feel. Better let them do just what they will, for they will. If you let them steal your heart from you, people will always make a lover feel a fool. But you knew I loved you. We could have shown them all. We should have seen love through. 'Cause fooled me with your tears in your eyes, covered me with your kisses and lies. So bye, but please don't take my heart. You are far. I'm never gonna be a star. I'll pick up the pieces, amend my heart. Strange that I was wrong enough to think you loved me too. You must have been kissing a fool. I said you must have been kissing a fool. But remember this, every other kiss that you'll ever give, long as we both live. When you need the hand of another man, when you really can't surrender with, I will wait for you like I always do. There's something there that can't compare with any other. You are far when I could have been your star. You listen to people who scared you to death, and from my heart, strange that I was wrong enough to think you loved me too. You must have been kissing a fool. You must have been kissing a fool. You must have been kissing a fool. All right, breakdown. So I was losing it in times there. This song is just really hard for me, if you couldn't tell. But yeah, I essentially the thing I've been working on. I'm pitchy. I'm pitchy, and it's bad. And I really hate that I'm pitchy. And I'm doing a lot of vowel work to work on it, and it's been cool. I'm doing a lot of long tones to work on it. That's also been cool. But a consistent issue that I run into is when I get to like nasal vowels. So like or like or like well, I use that first. So like N, like NG, or like M. I fucking suck at those, because what happens is it goes in my nose and it never comes out. I already have issues with going in my nose regardless. So the consonants that like help me get there, bad news bears, because then it'll like fuck up whole phrases. And I'm guessing that probably happened in this song, unfortunately. But fortunately, I've been trying to think of like little things to think about, because it's like it's helpful to use metaphor. And like pleasant surprise is one that's used a lot. So like that sensation of like you put pizza in your mouth and it's like really hot, so you gotta like that, or like someone walks in the room and it's like, oh, I didn't know you were gonna be here, like that. Otherwise, if you like put your thumb in your mouth, you can kind of get an idea of it. Anyways, I want to know how many of you put your thumb in your mouth. That's goofy. But anyways, I've been struggling with like ways to like keep it up during the song, and I think I might have found something that works for me. It's really goofy, but bear with me. I imagine that like this is my soft palate, right? And I'm trying to keep it like up, right? I imagine that I'm like there's a little surfer guy in my body, and it's like this looks weird as hell, but he's like in my body, and he's trying to ride the wave that the soft palate is. But if the soft palate collapses, then he doesn't have any more fun, and he falls into the water and he dies. So don't do that. I'm trying not to do that. I unfortunately killed him quite a few times, I think, but we'll see. That kind of felt good, and it kind of didn't. So maybe this is my best recording, or maybe you won't ever see it. But Anyways, yes, little surfer dude, keep that soft palate up, ride that wave. Anyways, bye-bye.